25 Best PS1 Games. Number 25. Crash Bandicoot 3 Warp. The third and final Crash Bandicoot platformer on the PlayStation takes a trip through time. Crash must successfully collect the crystals across 5 unique worlds, all set in different eras of time. There's a bigger focus on gameplay variety, with more collectibles to find and objectives to complete. Number 24. Final Fantasy VIII. Like most Final Fantasy games, VIII invites you into a gorgeous and fantastical world. The turn-based combat has a deep level of strategy to it, and the narrative is complex and enthralling. As a follow-up to the hugely popular Final Fantasy VII, this game does the franchise justice. Number 23. Tomb Raider. Regarded as one of the most influential action games of all time, Tomb Raider expertly blends third-person combat and exploration. Players control Lara Croft, traversing tough 3D environments and fighting off enemies with dual pistols. Lara's first adventure is challenging, but it's packed with surprising moments and awesome level design. Number 22. NFL Blitz. This game was a smash hit in arcades and makes the jump to the PlayStation with ease. Players can choose from a selection of NFL teams and face off in football matches with easy-to-learn controls. This is a great game for casual football fans who want to throw the ball and tackle without all the complexities. Number 21. Street Fighter Alpha 3. This iteration of Street Fighter is all about fighting the way you want, with distinct playstyles available for all available characters. You will immediately be impressed by the high quality of the action, which contains awesome animation. This home console version also features the World Tour mode, which holds secret unlockable fighters to enjoy. Number 20. Oddworld Ape Exoddus. Although considered a spin-off of the main Oddworld series, this game still gives players excellent puzzles and 2D gameplay. The gameplay isn't as challenging as past Oddworld games, as the autosave and unlimited lives make mistakes less punishing. Number 19. Ape Escape. In Ape Escape, you play as a monkey collector named Spike. Using a variety of fun gadgets and gizmos, you'll track down the escaped primates over the course of several levels. As you make it further into the game, you'll unlock cooler gadgets to use and become the ultimate catcher. Number 18. Spyro, Year of the Dragon. The Spyro franchise is great for multiple reasons. First, it offers fun and exciting level design that is split into bite-sized chunks. Controlling Spyro and using his attacks feel great, as does dashing around the level at supersonic speeds. There are plenty of collectibles to grab, tons of secrets, and an all-around great third-person adventure to enjoy. Number 17. Xenogears. This RPG is a hugely sprawling game that has a massive narrative and hours upon hours of gameplay. Besides participating in standard RPG turn-based fights, you can jump into a giant robot and take the battle to the skies. If you like RPGs that you can sink tons of hours into, Xenogears is a great place to start. Number 16. Soul Blade. In this fighting game, characters can move in 8 directions, which opens up a lot of options. The quick-paced 3D fighting centers around the various weapons that each character possesses. This fighting game broke new ground in the genre and went on to spawn the amazing Soul Calibur franchise. Number 15. Crash Team Racing. Like Mario Kart, Crash Team Racing has you and opponents drifting around colorful and exotic courses. Along the way, you'll grab power-ups that can be used to harm other players and push them back in the rankings. If you like Mario Kart but consider yourself a bigger fan of Crash Bandicoot, this is a no-brainer. Number 14. Vagrant Story. Vagrant Story makes huge leaps in the gameplay department by fusing action/adventure and RPG elements together. In the game, you'll explore 3D environments from a third or first-person perspective. As you battle enemies, you'll find new elements that can be used to modify your existing gear and weapons. Number 13. Colony Wars. Pick from one of 7 awesome starfighters and take off into challenging space combat missions. The missions contain branching paths depending on your success in battle. This gives the game a lot of replayability as you simply can't play every level in one go. Overall, this is one cosmic dogfighting game that sci-fi fans will absolutely love. Number 12. Chrono Cross. Following up Chrono Trigger is a hard act, but Chrono Cross managed to do it with some smart gameplay decisions. Firstly, all random battles have been removed from the game, which make exploration less annoying. Additionally, the game features multiple storylines and endings. This means you'll have plenty of reasons to return to the game once you've already finished it. Number 11. Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII excels due to its memorable characters, addictive gameplay, fantastic story, and awesome special moves. The cast of characters you'll meet during your journey will stick in your memory for a long time, mostly due to the heart-wrenching storytelling. As a video game, Final Fantasy VII is an addictive RPG with tons of replay value. Number 10. Gran Turismo 2. Gran Turismo 2 is a great game for petrolheads, people who love tinkering with cars. This game provides an unparalleled amount of control over your car, and the gameplay feels incredibly realistic. The game contains hundreds of unique vehicles, each with their own feel. There are also multiple modes of play, both for solo players and group play. Number 9. Final Fantasy IX. This entry in the Final Fantasy series allows you to play as 8 different characters. You'll encounter enemies along your travels, and defeating them rewards you with new gear and money to spend. Overall, Final Fantasy IX offers players hundreds of hours of RPG goodness, and an amazing storyline as well. Number 8. Castlevania Symphony of the Night. This insanely popular side-scrolling adventure game paved the genre for decades to come. Players explore the twisting castle as Alucard, fighting off tons of enemy types using a variety of weapons and spells. This Castlevania title is lengthy and complex, with so many secrets that you'll be scouring the castle for many hours.
Little pile of secrets! But enough talk! How about you?
Number 7. Resident Evil 2. Gameplay-wise, Resident Evil 2 plays much like the original. You move about using tank controls, collecting weapons and scarce ammo. You spend time exploring the city and buildings within it, searching for useful items and avoiding zombies. The game is truly horrifying and has received high praise since its original release. Number 6. Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid has such a ridiculous plotline, it would be hard to sum it up quickly. Basically, dangerous military weapons are being produced, and the appropriate military branches send Solid Snake in to defuse the situation. You'll spend time sneaking through facilities, shooting guards with tranquilizer darts, and even fighting tanks. Number 5. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. This game is every skateboarder's dream. In it, you get to trash through multiple levels that are based on real locations. You can shred railings in a school, skate big ramps in downtown cities, and much more. There are also extra objectives to complete, bonus characters to unlock, and even some super secret levels to find. Number 4. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. In addition to the wild tricks, customizable characters, and awesome courses, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 brings even more to the table. For the first time, you can build your own skate park to shred in. The story mode is also deeper, containing more objectives and courses to enjoy. There are also multiple modes that make multiplayer sessions even more fun. Number 3. Wipeout XL. This crazy racing game combines breakneck speeds with rising difficulty, giving players an experience unlike any other. After picking your aerodynamic craft, you'll race on increasingly tough courses against AI opponents. This is the standout title in the Wipeout franchise, due to its great gameplay and awesome course design. Number 2. Gran Turismo. During this console era, most games struggled between realism and arcade-like controls. Gran Turismo entered the scene and absolutely nailed the realistic driving experience. Cars drive, turn, and handle completely differently. There are over 10 courses to race across, so you'll have to drive perfectly if you want to score the highest rank. Number 1. Tekken 3. This masterpiece of a fighting game shows that you don't need extra frills to sell a quality product. Regarded as one of the finest fighting games ever made, Tekken 3 defies all odds with its perfection. There's also an extra mini-game mode to distract yourself with, but you'll likely be so preoccupied with the fantastic fighting mechanics to notice.
Round 2. Fight!